Hi, this is Elsa P. here to talk about Neptune and what I call the Hall of Mirrors. Wherever you have Neptune in your chart, things are confused. I'm a grand example because I have Neptune on the midheaven. The midheaven's the public. So the public, therefore, is confused by me, and I am equally confused by the public. So I'm writing about back when I was an underage bartender. I started attending bar when I was 15. I don't know what possessed me to go and try to do this, other than I was hungry and I needed a job. So I went on the bar and I told this whopping lie. I said I was 22 because I thought it would be less suspicious, because I was, if I was a wide gap, I'd be old enough to be in there. And sure enough, I was hired, and I got fired from a couple of jobs really quick. I just got found out, but I got, live and learn, and I got better at tricking people, and I eventually landed in this bar where I worked for a very long time. And I started dating the owner's son, Scott, who turned into my perennial boyfriend. I dated him on and off for 17 years and know him for more than 30. And anyway, I got steeped, I just got absolutely, absorbed into his family, everybody except for his mother. He was a Cancer, and his mother hated me because, she had custody of her boy, and then I came in. But whatever. I used to go out with his family all the time, and I go to bars, of course, because they thought I was a bartender. And I'm just waiting to get carded, I don't understand why people can't. It's blatantly obvious to me that I'm a kid. I don't know why no one could see. And so, I was completely confused by this array of people, and being Capricorn, I thought every day was going to be the last day, and I was going to be found out a liar and everything. And, they never did catch me. I actually confessed. That's what ended this. I just decided that, it's whatever. You can read my book. Anyway, so years and years go by. And I knew Scott. I continued to know him all my life. So it turns out, he says, he lets me know nobody ever suspected, ever crossed their mind that I wasn't old enough to be in there. But what they thought is that I was Mexican. Okay, they thought for some reason I was embarrassed to be Mexican, so I said I was Italian. Because this is one of the things, I'd get behind that bar and I'd talk shit, and I'd talk about being Italian. Hey, I'm Italian and you're not. They say you're hairy, Elsa, and I say, it's because I'm Italian, and it's worth it. You wish you were Italian, you dumbass. This is how I talk. And so they in the family, behind my back, unbeknownst to me, they'd say, why doesn't she just tell us that she's Mexican? We don't care. We like her. If she's Mexican, it's okay, And I just think this is hysterical. I'm not Mexican. This is not the big lie. The emperor has no clothes, and they just think it's just, you can see what I'm saying. It's just completely convoluted. Well, which is funny, because this is another thing, because I'm not from... I was born in the United States. I'm not a real Italian. I'm a fake Italian, So I'm a fake Italian. I'm not Italian. I'm Mexican. Well, there's a guy researching my roots right now in Italy, Federico. Hi. And I guarantee you I'm Italian. But anyway, years went by, like 30 years, and I said, just why did you think that I was Mexican anyway? And he said, well, you said your mother was from Sonora. I said, no, my mother's from Sonora, okay, Sonora. He says, there's no Italians in Sonora, Mexico. I said, well, there's no Italians in Sonora either, because, Sonora's a little town. It's a little town of about, I don't think there's even 10 people who live there now, and my mother was born in the 30s in Sonora. Anyway, my point is that, you see, no one knows anything that's going on, and then even after you tell them, I think Scott takes 2 steps away and still wonders if I'm Mexican. This is Elsa P. at elsaelsa.com.